Hey guys, how y'all doing? I am doing great, number one. Number two, I want to soapbox rant again because I need to get this out here. I was filming another video and it kind of came out that I just really want unmarried dads to please legitimate your children. And here's why. It is for your own protection and your child's own protection. Because until you legitimate in Georgia, it doesn't matter if you're on the birth certificate. We've talked about this before, but I really, really want to just drive this point home. You have no rights other than to pay child support. That means that mom gets to call all the shots. And that's not really healthy. It's not. If you are there and now it is, I understand why they do it. They do it because let's say the mom doesn't know who the dad is. That's kind of, there's no dad in life. Let's say that the dad doesn't want to be involved in the kid's life. I get it, right? You need to be able to, mom needs to call all the shots in the scenarios. But if you're a dad and you have a kid and you weren't married to mom and you don't intend to marry her, you need to legitimate your child to stay in your son or daughter's life. It is so important. This is the only way they'll let you do it in Georgia. It doesn't matter if you signed anything at the hospital. It doesn't matter if you signed the birth certificate. And you really, really, I really cannot. I've heard so many people who are like, I wish I had done it. Do it while you're still in a good relationship with the child's mom. It's not going to ruin it. And if it does, well, at least you already had the conversation and you could still file before she blocks you for a year from even seeing your child. What she can do, you once again, until you're legitimated, you have zero right to see your child. You have zero right to have any say-so in their life. The only right you have in Georgia is to pay the mom child support. That is it. And so I just want to let y'all know, to all the unmarried dads out there, please legitimate your child. Go through the process. If you are on good terms with the child's mom, even if you're not together, even if you are together, still do it, right? Because the only other way to do it is if you marry her. If you marry the child's mom after the child is born and you're the biological father of the child, that counts. But that doesn't always happen, right? People get together for different reasons. Maybe they didn't even plan to have a kid and now they do, and they don't want to be married to each other, but they want to co-parent and raise their child the best that they can. In those cases, still get legitimated. You can make the most wonderful parenting planner schedule that is the most flexible of everything if you guys are doing well together, and then it safeguards both of you and ultimately your child. If something happens and you guys get an argument, then mom can't just say, well, I'm mad at you, I'm going to take the child, right? She can't do that because you have been legitimated and you have a court order saying who gets to see the child when and who gets to have a say-so in the child's life when. Now, you can file for a modification later. So let's say things change, right? And you actually need to become the primary physical custodian if, as in a lot of cases in Georgia, mom is the primary physical custodian. You can actually do that through a modification process, but only if you were already legitimated. If you're trying to do it on the back end, mom might try to suddenly fight you because she thinks you're trying to take the kid from her, and then you're screwed. Like, you really need to be legitimated. Please, 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 please be legitimated. This is I don't know if this is so much of a soapbox rant as a PSA pleading with you, because I get calls so many times where that's like, man, I had no idea. I thought that she would always let me see my child, our child that we have together, that we agreed to co-parent together. And now, usually it's like someone gets in your head, like a family member gets in mom's head, or, something happens, a job change or something happens and things aren't like they used to be. And because there's no court order, mom is totally 100% by law allowed to keep you from seeing your child without a court order. So please get legitimated. Please get a court order stating that you are the legal father of your child and setting forth a parenting plan and visitation. Now, you do have to mention child support. And some people freak out about that because they're like, well, I don't want to be on child support. My child's mother is fine with us not being on child support. Great. You can put that in the documents too. Hey, neither parent shall pay the other child support, as long as this current parenting plan is in effect. And then you can modify it later if you ever need to. But please, please, to every single person who knows a dad who's not married and is not legitimated, and to all the dads themselves that are not married and not legitimated in Georgia, please get legitimated. All right, that's all for my soapbox rant /PSA /plead. Please do this. Please, for everyone's sake, your kids' sake, even honestly, the mother of your child's sake. I mean, it really does help everyone because you know your boundaries, you know it's expected of you, and God forbid something happened to the mother, you don't have to try to worry about your kid going to foster care or something because you're the legal father, and custody, they're going to look straight to you first. Anyway, okay, I digress. Y'all have a great one, and we'll catch you next time.